The inspiring success story of Kristalina Georgieva. In this video, one of the most prominent figures in finance and global economics, Kristalina Georgieva, will share her inspiring journey to success. Her career from modest beginnings to rising to the position of Managing Director of the International Monetary Fund, IMF, is a monument to tenacity, fortitude, and leaving a lasting impression on the world stage. Since 2019, Kristalina Ivanovna Georgieva, an economist from Bulgaria, has held the position of IMF's 12th Managing Director. Following Jim Yong Kim's resignation, she served as the World Bank Group's chief executive from 2017 to 2019 and as its acting president from 1 February to 8 April 2019. She had previously worked for Jean-Claude Juncker as Vice President of the European Commission from 2014 to 2016. Early life and education. Growing up in Sofia, Bulgaria, during the communist era was Kristalina Georgieva's experience. She grew up in a poor home and was aware of the struggles her relatives and fellow citizens went through. But her parents taught her the value of grit, willpower, and the significance of education. At Sofia University, Georgieva began her academic career, pursuing her love of learning and graduating with a bachelor's degree in political economy and sociology. She continued her education at the famous London School of Economics and Political Science, driven by her desire to make a difference. She earned a master's degree in economics, there before pursuing a doctorate in economic science. Early work. Georgieva began her career in 1993 as an environmental economist for Europe and Central Asia at the World Bank Group. After that, she worked for the bank in a number of capacities until eventually ascending to the post of Director of the Environment Department, where she was in charge of the World Bank's environmental strategy, policy, and lending. She managed around 60% of the World Bank Group's lending operations in this capacity. She served as the organization's director and resident representative in the Russian Federation, stationed in Moscow, from 2004 to 2007. She worked on the bank's governance reform and associated capital increase during that time. Georgieva indicated her desire to leave this position in January 2010 in light of her nomination to the Commission of the European Union. Career in the World Bank. When Kristalina Georgieva joined the World Bank in 1993, her professional career took off. She maintained numerous positions throughout her time there, obtaining essential knowledge in sustainable growth, poverty alleviation, and development economics. She worked in a variety of places and quickly gained a reputation for her sharp intelligence and problem-solving skills. Georgieva was appointed as the World Bank's Vice President for the European and Central Asian region as a result of her outstanding performance. She worked relentlessly to advance financial stability and economic progress while fulfilling this duty, which required her to play a crucial part in addressing the complex economic issues that the nations in the region faced. Leadership at the European Commission. Kristalina Georgieva changed careers in 2010 and joined the European Commission as Commissioner for International Cooperation, Humanitarian Aid, and Crisis Response. In this role, she oversaw initiatives to promote and deliver humanitarian help to nations experiencing natural catastrophes and war. She received acclaim and recognition for her humanitarian attitude and commitment to assisting those in need. Later, Georgieva joined the European Commission as Vice President for Budget and Human Resources. She demonstrated her proficiency in financial management and negotiation, while successfully managing the European Union's budget in this demanding capacity amid a period of economic unpredictability. Appointment as IMF Managing Director. Kristalina Georgieva marked yet another significant milestone in her remarkable career in September 2019, when she was named the Managing Director of the International Monetary Fund. She was the first person from an emerging market economy to hold this coveted position. Hence, her selection was a moment in history. Georgieva had the difficult challenge of handling the COVID-19 pandemic's economic effects in her capacity as IMF Managing Director. Her leadership during this crisis was characterized by audacious and forceful decisions to give financial support to nations dealing with the pandemic's aftermath. Political career. Commissioner for Humanitarian Aid and Crisis Management, withdrew her application after being criticized by members of the European Parliament during her confirmation hearing for both her competence and alleged discrepancies in her declaration of financial interests. Kristalina Georgieva was then suggested as the replacement candidate by the Bulgarian government. In a meeting with Georgieva on January 21, 2010, President of the European Commission Jose Manuel Barroso showed his support, saying that Mrs. Georgieva has solid international experience and knowledge, with which she is going to significantly contribute in her capacity as an EU commissioner. On February 9, 2010, the European Parliament accepted Georgieva for the second college of the Barroso Commission by a vote of 488 to 137, with 72 abstentions, and she began serving the following day. Commissioner for Budget and Human Resources. Georgieva was appointed Vice President for Budget and Human Resources of the European Commission in 2014. She managed the budget for the European Union in this capacity, assuring financial responsibility. Her knowledge of budgetary issues and strategic judgment helped the EU maintain fiscal stability through difficult economic times. Advocacy for gender equality and sustainability. Georgieva has been a fierce supporter of women's empowerment and gender equality throughout her political career. She has stressed the significance of women's involvement in the economy and decision-making. She has also been a steadfast supporter of sustainable economic policies, pleading with nations to take actions that advance environmental protection and climate change. Georgieva's political career is characterized by her leadership qualities, analytical prowess, and commitment to humanitarian and sustainable causes. Her ability to navigate complex economic challenges and her dedication to making the world a better place have earned her respect and admiration from leaders and citizens worldwide. As she continues to shape global economic policies and advocate for a more inclusive and sustainable future, her political legacy remains one of inspiration and transformative leadership. Kiol Zion. For aspirant leaders everywhere, Kristalina Georgieva's remarkable success story is a source of inspiration. She has inspired future generations with her compassion, intelligence, and unrelenting commitment since her early years in Bulgaria and as the head of the INA. Her legacy will last for a long time as she works to create a more inclusive and sustainable world. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more inspiring content. Until next time, stay motivated and keep reaching for your dreams.